Well, we get to see what happens when the Dragon Slayers of Fairy Tale, when their actual dragons decide to become on full-on maids with this show, Miss Koyabashi's Dragon Maid. Now, if anything, this is like one of the shows where you're like, Panda, this is completely over your fucking head. Why the fuck are you talking about some cutesy little anime thing about, you know, a cute little dragon maid shit? Well, I'll tell you why exactly I'm talking about this shit, and why I'm going to keep this short and simple is the fact that this was, one, it was adorable, mainly for the scene of the dragon thing. Two, it was actually pretty goddamn funny. I was actually having a blast. And three, it was just incredibly charming. Like most stories of watching anime, I'm sure a lot of people are there, either, you know, bored and just go, oh, you know, there's nothing to fucking watch. And then you just look and you say, you know what? Fuck it. How about I just watch this? Why not? Probably not gonna have a good time, if anything, but fuck it. Anyway, it's a way to, like, pass the time, if anything, if you're extremely bored. And you know what? I actually found it really entertaining. No word of a lie and all that. I was actually having quite a blast with this one, especially. Like, I think it was like, if you want the whole sort of like, you know, insight about this story and all that, kind of like what was going on. Basically, what happens is that Koyabashi and all that, she's like, kind of like, you know, a regular worker and all that, you know, does like a bunch of PC bullshit. She's like, oh, I hate my fucking job and all that, you know. For the most part, she's still like, overall, just like, you know, like the regular 9 to 5 kind of person. And one day got drunk and was like, ah, let's fucking shit up and all that like that. Let's get crunk. And apparently in the mountains somewhere, she encountered a dragon and known as Toru, and pretty much saying, hey, you can just come with me. And one thing is that she remembers she was talking about, oh, I especially love maids to death and all that, and that's kind of where she's like, oh, well, I'm gonna be a dragon maid then. It's saying, you don't like me like that? You don't like appreciate like my love and all that? Like, that was the one thing, and I was like, oh shit, like that was actually like really kind of like something I was like, alright, let's see where this goes. And other than that, it just went into hijinks, goofy action. Overall, it like there was nothing to say apart from it was fun. Toru was doing adorable shit throughout the entire time, trying to earn like the love of like Koyabashi, and I was like, oh, alright. If anything, like to this show, like it's one of those ones that's definitely not going to hit with, I think, a lot of my like subscriber base and all that. I think a lot of like people on my subscriber base are like, you know, we want to see the shonen actions, we want to see the kind of hype shit that's happening every week. Sometimes we want to see a little bit of the romance and stuff like that. And this isn't romance in any way and all that. This isn't all that. It's really goofy, and it's like Toru trying to win over Koyabashi's heart and like with the whole maid shit and all that, and trying to like, you know, not be a fuck up, but she is. And overall, it's just, I like shows that have charm to them, if anything. Like, it was just one of those ones where it's like, I could watch this and have a blast with it, you know, if anything. So I'm looking forward to what's going to be happening in like the later episodes. Hell no, I'm not going to be reviewing all of these. I just want to do a first impression to kind of let people know what people, like exactly what you guys thought about this show, or if anything. Because, you know, we've had the Monster Musumes, there's another monster show out this season as well, and I was like, I want to see one. I want to have a sweet little thing happening right now and just enjoy myself. So if anything, I had a blast and all that with this one. But that is all from me though, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys though next time.